and the best of 5 in upper bracket and grand finals. So very lots of games to be excited for. Here are the 8 teams that we have for our group stages. It's going to be VVV ESPORTS, RESURGENCE, DIVINITY, NRX JEREMIAH, KLASIKO, IMPUNITY, PDR REBORN, last but not the least, VVV CONQUERORS coming in as the wild card.
Absolutely, and we know that NRX JEREMIAH 2911, DIVINITY UPRISING, as well
scheduled to start very soon, is PDR REBORN and VVV CONQUERORS. Both of these teams are from the Philippines. Now, PDR REBORN, they are, they have some experience. A lot of them came from different teams, and we're going to see the off-stream games right now on schedule for you guys. NRX JEREMIAH versus VVV ESPORTS, DIVINITY UPRISING versus IMPUNITY, RESURGENCE versus VVV CONQUERORS, and of course, KLASIKO RAMPAGE versus PDR REBORN. Those are the games that we're going to be playing off-stream. The one that you saw before this on the slide was the games that we're going to be showing today.
Stream, all right. So let's just jump over, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because we need to continue with the day. You guys are excited for the action, right? So let's take a quick look at the map bans. It will be the Triple V. As they go in, they will go ahead and ban off Summit, and Meltdown will be banned by PDR REBORN. So for your first match, Hardpoint will be played at none other than, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yeah, there you go, Crossfire.
El Clasico, a very classic map here, Crossfire to have. Came from Call of Duty 4, and well, still, years later. And they're going to ban Meltdown and Summit once again. Both of these teams are replaying Search and Destroy on Firing Range. Some of you guys might know it as Bomb Mission. And that is quite an interesting map. Firing Range coming in from Black Ops was one of the maps that really kind of defined that era, and we're going to have it be our second map of the day and our third map as well of this series on Domination. It's going to be none other than, let's wait for that countdown. Drum roll, please, as they ban Meltdown and Standoff. Oh, Summit. We're going into Summit. Very high place to peak things off. Map number 3 when we get to it. AJ, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this best of 3 we're about to have come up right now.
Oh, absolutely, man. Crossfire. I mean, if you go into Hardpoint, the map awareness is going to be really important for both of these squads going in here. PDR REBORN, having the map awareness and getting in there is one thing. Being able to lock it down and make sure your opponents don't get the site from you is a whole other challenge, isn't it?
It definitely is. There was a point where Hardpoint was kind of random, where the points would spawn up, like the order of where they would spawn up. But now there's actually a set order of how things go and which sites get picked first. And so we're going to be trying to take the actual 8-point here right now on top of the corner house. And well, it seems like for now PDR REBORN do have control of it. VVV ESPORTS, they're trying to flank on in, but they're a bit more spread out right now. As you can see, Yobab's here with a flank coming in. VVV can get taken down, and well, that's an early start here for PDR REBORN.
Oh, absolutely. With the 27 points on the screen thus far, PDR REBORN, they look like they want to get almost every single bit that they can from Hardpoint number 1. Triple V CONQUERORS, they just went in there for that 1 point, didn't they? And they got pushed out almost instantaneously.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. An early 45-point lead already for PDR REBORN, and doesn't seem like VVV CONQUERORS are going to do anything about it. They know that they can just, wait for the hard point to switch back over, and they're trying to control it there from the top of Melons instead. They are towards top street and towards bus, and they're trying to make something happen from it. And the point is going to be unlocked. Straight in the hands of PDR REBORN. Nothing they can do from top street, and a frag being found here by VVV. VVV finding everything they saw, but will they conquer is the question.
Oh, I don't think they will, because all they are doing is just standing and looking as PDR REBORN right now moves into the second hard point as well. 40 seconds, and if they do get this done, they might just hit that 100 point and leave the Triple V CONQUERORS at that 1 point mark. Black and Blue, this is absolutely crazy for our very first match.
It definitely is. I mean, look at this. 78, 80 points already of a lead here by PDR REBORN, and there's nothing it seems that VVV CONQUERORS can do about it. They're still towards bottom street spawn, trying to make themselves up towards the granny's house, but they can't really make anything happen as J-Ban has a great position here on top of the street. There's no way they can really wrest control away from PDR REBORN, and they know that, so they're just going to have to fall back, wait for the hard point to switch back over to bottom street, and try and hopefully conquer it and control it from there.
Absolutely unbelievable. Your kickoff match, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and it's absolute annihilation of the Conquerors. Very, very witchy. They did not come here. They did not see anything to conquer, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is PDR Reborn all the way, and some scraps right now coming back in there by the Conquerors. The question is, can they actually hold PDR Reborn off? Because they haven't been doing a great job at all thus far. More right now going to be hanging around with the chopper. Tamayo, it is some sniper action, but no, they are not going to be able to go in for the push. PDR Reborn, if they want to settle this, it looks like, oh, just as I was about to say, they are not going to go in for the fight. They go in there and they swoop it right back up with.
Yeah, I mean, VVV Conquerors, they're clawing back somehow. Tamayo with a great quick skill there to find the frag. But, I mean, it's still quite a tall hill to climb. And, of course, these guys are very capable of doing it. But against PDR Reborn, you're not going to make it easy. As Yobabs finds a frag there on Tamayo, you can see his brain is finally shut down. VVV trying to claw their way back into this. They've kind of halved the point deficit that they need. But, you know, PDR Reborn only needs 43 points exactly to win this map. And so they're well on their way to doing that. So as Hardpoint is going to go over to their control, VVV Conquerors have to try and wrestle and nest it back into their hands. And once again, if they have any chance or any hope of even taking this back.
No, getting contested right there towards the very end, but PDR will continue to put on pressure for the Conquerors. 55 points they will pick up, but PDR continuously pushes in. We don't know exactly what happened to the Conquerors because finally they are fighting the match like how they usually do. And the Conquerors are making a great comeback. 67 points, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whilst they still hold on to the corner building.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Not much they can kind of wrestle away from this hardpoint specifically, as VVV Conquerors do finally have some control over it. PDR Reborn trying to make a push, but you see as Yobab goes down there to Kev, well, you're going to have to wait for the hardpoint to switch back on over. And VVV Conquerors, they've somehow, you know, made this comeback almost doable. Only need like 20 points to really do exactly to really equalize it all up with PDR Reborn. And PDR Reborn, are they going to let that happen is the question. Right now, VVV Conquerors have the better position to take this hardpoint, and that's exactly what's, you know, netting them these points.
And that's exactly what they're looking to do. Just like that, they leave 15 points in between the two squads. Where are the Conquerors finding the strength to make this comeback from 110 to 117, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? And the Conquerors are looking to pull away, and just before they get it done, there you go. They will continue that fight, and for the first time in the match, Triple V Conquerors have taken the lead 124 to 117, still contested by PDR Reborn, but they will go in here for the push. It's going to be Ken with the KRM action, more MJ, KRM as well. They will go in for the push. 10 more seconds in here, and it looks like Triple V will pick up every single bit that is available, but it will not be game over just yet.
A final hardpoint potentially here for our map number 1. It seems like VVV Conquerors have turned the tables. They're well on their way to stealing this map number 1 away from the hands, from the clutches of PDR Reborn, and VVV Conquerors might be on the way to do so. But PDR Reborn not going to let this happen easily. They finally taken the point back to themselves. Only 2 more points to take it. 123 to 148. What can they do in this situation? Nobody taking control of it, and that's going to be it. They're going to take map number 1, and somehow VVV Conquerors, they came, they saw, and they overcome every problem that PDR brought to them, taking map number 1 from the clutches, from the grasp here of PDR Reborn. What a map number 1 to bring it all the way back when the mountain, when the peak seemed so high up there. They just marched on in, and well, they summited that thing like it was nothing.
No doubt about that at all. Nico, I mean, you know, with so much of aggression, if they allow themselves that same aggression moving into Search and Destroy, that could really be the undoing of them, because Search and Destroy is a match that really needs to be played with some patience.
Yeah, and well, surprisingly, you can see there a shotgun being pulled out, but as you said, you know, the sniper rifles are very strong here, because if you find an early pick, then that will mean a lot for your side. You can see MJ here waiting inside the White Bear house. People normally, typically, in the past, would call that place a trailer, and so he's waiting here inside trailer. You can see Tamayo, intervention in hand, well, sniper rifle rather, in hand, and he seems to be looking the way there towards the bunker, and we're going to see if they're going to wrap around towards B, or if PDR Reborn are going to go for the A site here. I like the
it's a good split this far.
it is kind of difficult to take, as you see a frag being found there by Maj.
Oh, it's a good split so far. Excellent defense by the Conquerors. One player down for the attacking side. PDR Reborn. They need to buck up and move in. Flex with the bomb right now. He will go in, attempting or maybe just teasing Bravo just a little bit at the passageway. But if he were to make a mistake right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it would be the end. PDR Reborn will continue the slow push. Can she? DLQ action right there at the barracks side. Trying to take a quick sneak peek in the middle, and he will find one, but no shot. Ken with an attack. KRM action. Kenshi goes down. Yobabs comes back in there for that trade almost instantaneously. It's a 4-on-3 situation with Flex now getting down by Triple V by MJ. Will go ahead to make it a 4-on-1 situation, and it is all over, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, unless Yobabs can come up with some miracle right now.
Yeah, if he can get a 4K right now, then, well, I mean, that's going to be something, but it's highly unlikely, you know, with them collapsing on the bomb side right now. 15 points, I mean, 15 seconds already left and ticking before the round is officially over. Yobabs is going to have a lot of work to do, and, well, at this point, it's a round going the way of VVV Conquerors. Nothing in the world that Yobabs can do to take this one back, and the VVV Conquerors are going to take round number 1 here on firing range.
Well, that was not played well at all by PDR. They wanted to go in for that slow push, but a little too slow. They exposed themselves a little too much at the start of the game, losing a couple of players, and then towards the very end, that was it, right? Triple V will definitely take advantage of a play like that. It's going to be a 4-1 split this time, with Bravo just having one man. That's going to be Tamayo. It looks like Yobabs pushing through center from Barracks Hut. Oh, it's a 2-1-2 push right now by PDR. It looks like one player has gone down. Moi as well as Pai. Eliminated MJ. Gets kicked out. The Mayo taking down Yobabs. It's a 2-on-2 situation. All of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, things have gotten out of hand, and Triple V seem to be losing that. PDR Reborn will go ahead to pull one round back. What just happened there? Black and blue.
Well, that round was pretty much the story of shotguns. You saw there, rather, Ken for VVV and for the side of PDR, Jevin, really, well, they found 2 frags apiece with the shotguns alone, and so it seems like, you know, the close quarters battles has really been what has telling the story of what the round has been so far. Nades out here towards A site, and Moy knows that. You can see a trophy system placed in front of him by his teammate. He has to fall back, and he's taken down very, very low. Moy trying to fall back here. LMG in hand. Will he find a frag? Yes, he will. Will he find a second? No, he won't. Catch you off from the trade frag on Moy. Moy finally goes down, and you can see here the push coming from Pai. Will he find another frag, though? Yako's going to get shut down as Ken finds an early pick, and here we are already. He's going to be left alone. Kenshi.
Nice work.
And with the backstab there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there's just nothing much that they can do is that. Triple V, second point in here already, and they will continue to go in for that push. PDR, although they are supposed to be the attacking side, we don't see any tenacity from them. Oh, look at this. This is just going to be chaos all over the place. It's going to be a Bravo push for both of the squads. Flex taking Ken down first off. PDR with the first blood. Triple V, 4-man push. Jabin gets taken down by MJ's KRM. Moi coming back in. Yeah, ASM, what a bang! And it is going to be Yobabs coming through. 2 players are left. Yaku, the Mayo. What a way to change the pace of the game. Right now, making it a 2-on-1 situation. The Mayo, final guy in here. Sniper at that. Chopper as well as KN44 going to be coming in for him. Where is this? They are at a standoff, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. The bomb is on the ground.
Definitely an old Mexican standoff right now. Tamayo, 50 PMG in hand, and if they route this corner, then he might just get found early. He has to pre-fire this if he has any chance. He's too close to take these engagements, and Yobabs knows that. Tamayo's going to go down. That's going to be a round, equalizing the score all up 2-2, either piece, as PDR take that round, and they're still going to be playing an attack round. Mind you guys, this is going to be the last attack round before we switch on over to the half, and, well, it seems like, so far, it's neck and neck.
Oh, neck and neck indeed, buddy. Are we going to be able to see the Triple V Conquerors end this by reaching that 6 points first? Or are we going to get pushed into game number 3 by PDR Reborn? It looks like it's a 4-on-4 situation right now. Ken with 2 players right there in front of him. Ooh, taken down. MJ comes in for the trade instantaneously, making it a 3-on-3 situation. The Mayo low on that HP. Kenshi, and what a flick. PDR Reborn, they look strong, and they will go ahead to pick up point number 3.
They play that attack round very nicely. We hope to see some of the same nice shots they're coming from Kenshi here in the defensive round where, the snipers can do even more. As you can find early picks as people try to come in towards the side as the Conquerors start to make their way in. You can see here, kind of a 3-2 split. 3 guys going towards the A side here for the side of VVV Conquerors. Tamayo finds an opening pick on the Jabin end as Jaban goes down. It's going to leave the A side entirely open for the taking right now. They can go for a plan. They actually do have the utility to do so for, and you can see them exactly going for that. A side is going to get planted, and the retake situation as the post line comes in is going to happen for PDR Reborn.
Oh, here comes Yobab's chopper gameplay. He's got one player right there in front of him going in for the spam. Yes, no, yes, and Yobab's. The Mayo goes down, but with that, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Triple V will go ahead to pull back 1 point, and it is still neck and neck. 3 apiece. The battle, the chase for that first one to reach the 6-point target is still on.
As you said, Tamayo is going to be very important here as he has a sniper rifle in his hand, and that's exactly what won them that round. That opening pick, trying to find the Jabaz was the only thing that was the only thing that they needed to really go for the inside plant, and that's what you see right here now again. VV Ken will find the frag, and Kenshi will find Ken in return. Oh, he's going for the jump angle here. You can almost land that shot, but they've filtered away now. So 4v4 situation. As the post flank tries to come in, you can see there a flank coming from Yobabs. Will he be able to make it happen from the top of wood? Moy is watching that flank, and so it's going to be very hard for them to try and retake this side, but they have to make it happen. 20 seconds left on the clock, and it's ticking now. Al and Tamayo find the frag.
Well, Yobabs will go down to Tamayo. Ooh, what a play by Tamayo. 4-3 is the score, and it looks like Triple V Conquerors are leading the charge toward that 6-point mark. If the Conquerors are able to do this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will not see a match number 3 in our first series of the day. So PDR Reborn really needs to step it up right now. 3 wins in a row. Let's go.
Yeah, Tamayo has been really important here for the side of VVV. Kenshi, will he find a frag? No, Yobabs is going to find opening pick here for the side of PDR. That's something going their way as they've needed this opening pick because, well, they're down 4-3, down 1-0 in the series already too, and so they need all the points and frags that they can get right now. An opening pick is exactly the way you want to start. You can see here the VVV Conquerors are more, catered towards defending the A site instead of B, and surprisingly so. I mean, I'm not opposed against that. They're going to be taking the A site, and it's entirely right for the taking. Nobody even close for PDR Reborn to take that back, and well, they're going to have to go for the retake now in the post line situation once again. PDR Reborn, and historically, this entire map, they haven't been quite well. They haven't been good at all when taking the post plant here. So we're going to see if that's going to change now.
Oh, and the push comes in here from PDR, and Flex with a beautiful takedown. He goes in but gets traded immediately. Tamayo with the takedown. Yobab's coming in here and an immediate diffuser. What a push. And PDR Reborn, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, will show you the exact way to take a bomb site back. What a calculated move that was. And just like that, we are 4 apiece.
Something they did differently there was, they pushed as a unit and they used a smoke and utility to initiate their retake. The previous 2 rounds before that, they weren't able to win the post-plant situation, but finally able to win their first defuse, and that is a good round coming in from PDR Esports. You can see here, the PDR Reborn, rather, they are quite close to each other, as VVV Conquerors have taken control here of the trailer. You can see 3 of them already filtering out towards the A site, and nobody even close from PDR Reborn. They're towards garage, way far enough to even let the plant happen, and that's exactly what's going to happen here. Another post plant coming in on the A site, and they don't seem to be wanting to even take control of it for post plant situations.
Well, PDR seems to be absolutely amazing when it comes to retrieving the situation, getting back those bomb sites, going in for the defusal, and they will come in for a slow push yet again. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but this time, the Mayo, MJ, Ken, as well as Spy, they will make sure no ambush will conquer their plan. It is a 5-4, and the Conquerors still look like the better ones on the map thus far.
We are at match point right now, ladies and gentlemen. 5-4. 1 point is all Conquerors need to win this entire series and, send PDR to the lower bracket. And so, we can see now here, they are focused towards the B site now. The A site has really been what VVV Conquerors have likened to take, and so We're going to see if they're going to finally put more pressure here towards the B side, more defense. But the great opening pick there by Tamayo as Codm goes down. VVV Conquerors find their opening pick, and that's exactly what they need to take this series away. Will they be able to capitalize on it? Yes, they will. They're going to be planting in towards the A side. They know it's going to be happening, and PDR REBORN have to go for the retake situation once again. AJ, this might be our final round of our first best-of-3 series.
Oh, absolutely, but don't count PDR out just yet. You know how they can make those comebacks, just like Yobabs, who goes in there, Ken goes down, and they make it a 4-on-3 situation. Can they pull it back? They will go ahead to do so. 3-on-3, Yobabs with a headshot on Moa, Yaku with a 2-piece. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, MJ will get defeated as well. PDR REBORN with 13 seconds on the clock. They will pull back yet another round. Triple V Conquerors, every single step of the way, every single move they make, every single turn they make, they cannot seem to shake off PDR REBORN.
What a round, man. I mean, you know, one of the very important parts that happened during that round was when Yobabs went all the way to the top of wood to support the player pushing in from the back of the firing range, and that really did a lot because they were able to get the 2v1s and be able to get the trade-offs when they needed to. You can see here the aggression coming in for PDR REBORN is not necessarily too feisty right now. They are playing here on top of wood and towards the back street. You can see he's pushed up quite a bit here, flex towards the A side, and they're going to try and go for the plant. Will there be able to be plant denial here from the side of VVV Conquerors? No, they won't. And it's going to be VVV now who have to go for the post-plant diffuser situation.
Ooh, 2-on-1 situation there. MJ takes flex down. It's going to be Yobabs coming through. A 4-on-4 situation. Can we see the Conquerors get it done? Can she? Tamayo is down now. It looks like it's going to be almost impossible for the Conquerors to come back, but that's exactly what we thought of PDR. A 3-on-2. They turn it around. Ken comes in here. KRM on fire. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. No matter how many times they catch up, no matter how many times they come back in here, PDR REBORN, what a spectacular gameplay. But the Conquerors will end the game. They will end the series. That's it, Nico. What a play.
Yeah, it almost seemed like, it was it for the Conquerors. It almost seemed like the Conquerors gave up that round, and it almost seemed like we were about to go 1-1 in our series for the side of PDR REBORN.
At the MSP Major. 150-123, they win game number 1. 6-5, they win game number 2. An absolute stellar performance. What an amazing comeback it was when we went into hardpoint. And at firing range, when it looked like PDR REBORN was about to bury them 6 feet deep, the Conquerors would stand up once again. They would rise up to the occasion and take it away. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're going to be bringing this back, right? I am absolutely excited. Resurgence will be taking on Triple V Esports after this. So we will be repeating this for you guys once again, right? What you are seeing here, you will see 4 series within the day, right? So all 8 squads will be playing, and this is what you see live. Simultaneously in the background, we have 4 other series running as well. So each and every single one of these squads, they'll be playing 2 series every single day. So hopefully by the end of the day, we can catch you up with all of those scores so you can see exactly how these squads that you are supporting have been doing throughout the day.
Of course, it isn't only today, guys. Mind you, we're going to have more group stage games tomorrow right after. So do watch out for that. The 20th and 21st of November too. We're going to have more games. But now, we're going to see here PDR REBORN versus VVV Conquerors. Oh, they're up already. And we're going to be playing Domination as well. VVV Conquerors already up 2-0 here. Summit is what we're going to be playing on. And I don't expect anything less from what we've seen from VVV Conquerors so far.
I got you.
PDR going in Yobab's ASM 10 action. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is going to be who can dominate the other squad. Thus far, Triple V Conquerors. We do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We have been telling you it's the best out of 3. Looks like all of the squads will be going through all 3 matches of the day. Our most humble apologies, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for that confusion. Triple V Conquerors right now. Bravo and Charlie has been captured, almost losing Charlie, but they will go ahead to clear that off as well. But this time, Alpha is in their eyes. AG coming in here. Alpha
Great play there by
be
AG.
captured.
Control room, that flank alone netted him the entire Charlie point, and you can see here he's pushing on even more aggression. You're gonna try and control the B site, and they do have proper positioning to do that. So as they have control of the upper control room, you can see VVV. All they've got in their hands right now is the 8 point, and while they still are like neck and neck in points, that's gonna not continue to further on push that way, as PDR Reborn do have 2 points in their hands instead.
Well, and it looks like it has been a switch, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because Triple V had Bravo and Charlie earlier, and they lost both those sides, but they did manage to grab Alpha back. And just like that, PDR, which was trying to play catch-up, they are leading the board right now, 33-26, almost losing Bravo. The Mayo coming in here right now. Bravo attack! Triple V with PDR still in there. The Mayo's shots not connecting, and PDR Jabin will get it done. It's so difficult to go in for that rescue, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once you really go in there and lose that hard point.
Yes, mind you guys, this is 75 for the half. We have 2 halves here in domination once again. So PDR Reborn almost 25 points away from really taking this first half. But VVV Conquerors have something to say about that. They do take the Bravo point in their hands, and it does seem like PDR Reborn are going to have to try and fight for it back. Moy playing right under the window here. Will he find the frag into control room? Yes, he will, as MJ goes down. He's going to try and make his way now towards the Charlie point. Trophy system down to try and support him. And he actually has good positioning to take the Charlie point all by himself. Nobody even close to deny it from the side of PDR Reborn.
Oh, what a play by PDR. They gave Triple V the Conquerors in just about 2 seconds of a total lockdown before swooping in for Alpha and Bravo, both simultaneously at the very same time. And it looks like PDR Reborn will be the first squad to reach that 75 point, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because Triple V, no matter how much they do, no matter how many times they swap these sides around, PDR Reborn always seem to have just one tiny step ahead of them. 69-54. And Charlie going to go down to PDR as well. Are we going to see a full-on lockdown? But they will go ahead to lose Alpha. And that is going to be the story of round number 1.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Like, I mean, what PDR did was they saw that VVV were trying to back cap the Charlie point, and PDR were like, okay, you guys have the Charlie point. We're going to take A and Bravo simultaneously as soon as you take Charlie point anyway, so we don't mind. That's exactly what won them that round in the end of that, because it was neck and neck up until the last, minute of that round, and so that's exactly why PDR were able to come out with it. Henshi pushing it from control room, able to find the frag, but he's going to get fragged actually in return. Can finds a double kill going his way. No Bravo control yet going for either side. You can see Smokes and Utility down here to try and take control of that. And it does seem like the Bravo point is initially going to go to the hands of the VVV Conquerors.
And what a play by Yaku with 2 pieces in there. More as well as MJ gets taken down. And Bravo has been picked up by PDR Reborn. Every single time Triple V Conquerors look like they've achieved something, it is immediately undone by PDR Reborn. And that could just be the secret to their success, because this is 1 point they truly need. They have lost 2 points thus far already, but don't count the Conquerors out just yet. Remember what we saw at Hardpoint, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. When it looked like they were out of the game, the comeback that they can set up is absolutely unbelievable. They still have some time, but they need to start now.
Yeah, they have to try and get something going here, as the Conquerors already down 30 points compared to PDR Reborn's 100 right now. They're well on the way to making that lead even bigger. VV Ken, he's finally going to go down, but Yobab's here with the Annihilator. Able to find a double. Yako is going to chime in one of his own as well. And Yobab is going to find a third here in Tamayo with his utility. What a great find here. Will Yobab find another? He does have a chance to do so. Annihilator in hand. Not enough bullets, though, to take out the entire team, but he can potentially find this frag. Although, you have to fall back, and, well, good early lead again by PDR Reborn.
Cluster strikes are coming out, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. More in there. MJ coming in with the XS1 Goliath as well. Triple V, even with those cluster strikes and all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they will still find it a little bit difficult to pull 1 point back here. It looks like Bravo and Charlie are under total lockdown by your PDR REBORN. The Conquerors might just bow out in defeat, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because we are at the 130 points right now. And Alpha has been lost. They go in here, they swap around Alpha and Charlie, but Bravo still hasn't been picked up. But I can tell you, it is too late. Unless Triple V Conquerors go in for all 3 points right here, right now, PDR REBORN will take 1 consolation point back.
I mean, there's a Goliath up, there's a War Machine as well, Annihilators everywhere, nothing that VVV can really do to take us back. No point really left for them to steal away either. 5 points is all PDR REBORN need, and if they can take Alpha, then they can probably make it happen, but well, it doesn't seem likely right now, and this might be, it definitely will be, really, a final map going in the way of PDR REBORN. They could have won those earlier 2 maps, but at least they're gonna get this one in the bag here.
Well, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That's the sound of the final cluster strike moving into the game. It will be PDR REBORN pulling 1 point back. Triple V Conquerors have done enough, stealing 2 points away from series number 1.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's it, Nico. I mean,
saw.
yeah, but I mean, they went in throughout the whole time. We saw the Conquerors making those comebacks time and time again in game number 1 as well as game number 2. We can say it wasn't much of a comeback in game number 2, but it was more of trying their very best to not allow PDR to surpass them, right? But when it came to domination, I think Triple V just didn't